So hi, it's Debbie Skyrme, and I'm Celebrant Spain, and I'm a celebrant in Spain, as you might imagine. Anyway, today I've got a very special guest with me, and it's Priscilla. Now, Priscilla, can you introduce yourself and let me know exactly who you are and where you are, and tell everybody about you?
Yes, hi everyone. Hi, my name is Priscilla. I'm from Brazil. I'm Brazilian, but I actually live in here in the Amalfi Coast in the south of Italy. So I work with the most wedding celebrant as a celebrant and also officiate weddings and elopement weddings. That is very, very intimate wedding. Actually, I also work with the tourism area, but mostly the wedding and events.
Oh, so that's interesting. So you're actually Brazilian, but you work on the Amalfi Coast in Italy. So what brought you over to Italy?
So I came 5 years ago to study. I made my master's degree here. I got a scholarship, and then I start to work around, and then I discover Amalfi Coast just on the side, very close to my university. And then I decided to stay in this paradise because here is amazing. And just one day I start to someone asked me to do a wedding. I didn't know about the officiant and celebration, so I did it, but for a Brazilian couple. And then after that day, I decided to study. So I make some course. I am a ministry here, and so after that, I start to do my job as love, celebrate the love.
That's lovely. So you can officiate in Portuguese, Italian, and in English. Do you speak any other languages?
Yeah, I study also a little bit of French, but no, I just normally is in English. And it's very rare, like we do Italian celebrations, because normally the Italians, they do in the church, not symbolic weddings, but I open, of course, yes.
Oh, that's lovely. So tell me a little bit about your ceremonies. Do you bring in any local traditions, for example? I love to hear about rituals and traditions.
Yes. When I start to create the ritual to when we have a conversation with a couple, I explain to them there is a symbolic wedding, so that you can use your creativity, you can use your style as a couple to do, and you can be very traditional or you can be very creative. So there is one ceremony, we have like a descent ceremony that is very famous. And then here in Italy, also the wine one that the couple really like, because you are in Italy, you have the, wine is very good. So they really, really like. But there is one that I call the box ceremony, where the couple writes a love letter for each other. And then I can know in very passion way about them. So I can read the letter, and then I can understand about them and recreate a script to story. And of course, this story, I always ask for someone, for the family or friends, that they can check if it's okay, if they like it. So in the big day will be like a very surprise ceremony with the scripts, of course, but they will, I will recreate the story, about the first day they met, and then maybe do a ritual inside that was very important to them. There is also one ceremony that is nice, that is called limoncello. That they can do a limoncello. Yeah, this is very nice because it's very local from here. So take a while, but you can have your own limoncello make on that special day. So it's a different one. This is the nice thing about the symbolic wedding. You can use your imagination. You can be yourself. You don't have to follow any traditional. So that's why I choose this word, because it's very intimate. You are with the couple. You know about them, and then you recreate one story to remember this day, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting you say about the love letter, and you also mentioned about the wine ceremony. Have you ever done the wine box ceremony, where it's like a mix of the two? So you take the love letter and you put the letter into the wine box. So you have a beautiful box of wine, and then you put the two love letters into the wine box and you seal it. And the idea is there's two ways you can open it. You might want to open it on the anniversary, perhaps on the 10th anniversary or a particular anniversary, and read the love letters, and it reminds you how you felt on your wedding day. Or it could be that down the line you have a difficulty within the marriage, and it's that time where you want to sit together, open the box, pour yourself a glass of wine, and read those love letters, and it will reconnect you with those little things that you first fell in love with, and hopefully that's a way of resolving the argument or the falling out that you've had. So have you ever done that? Have you ever put the love letter into the wine box?
Actually, the box ceremony, I put always or a limoncello or a wine. And then I tell the couple when they have difficulties or even the first anniversary, they can open and then they can read each other letter. So yes, I do this. And you know, sometimes if we have some guests, the guests even can put like a blessing of the day. They can write a special note, a special blessing, and put also inside of the box. Or even if the family or, you know, the parents cannot come, if it's an elopement wedding, they send to me, and then I write on a Amalfi paper with my hand, and then I put inside of this box. So they will not just have the both letter, but they also have it of the friends. So it's very, very nice. They love it. I have a lot of couples that they always travel the first anniversary. They travel. So I have a couple that bring the box with them and open in Argentina, for example. They was traveling to Argentina. They are Brazilian. So they open over there. So it was nice, the first anniversary.
Oh, that's lovely.
Very, very nice.
And it becomes almost like a little time capsule of the day, doesn't it? So you've got the notes from the guests and the notes from the parents and then the love letter of the couple. It's like a little time capsule of the emotion and the best wishes from the day. That's beautiful. So, as I mentioned, I'm in southern Spain here, and I think our weather is probably a bit like your weather. We have a very long summer season from beginning of April to the end of October, and most of our weddings are outside. I'd say 90% are outside, and we've got beautiful locations on the beach and in the mountains and castles and palaces. So tell me about some of your favorite locations where you are.
So here I have like a scenario, a beautiful scenario. So you don't need to put a lot of flowers. You know, you don't need to decorate a lot. I mean, it's simple and it's beautiful. So the place that I normally love, and is the place of the weddings here, is called Ravello. I don't know if you hear about it.
No, Ravello, tell me all about it.
It's a medieval city here up in the mountain. So it's around 400 meters, 350 meters up the sea. So you can see the panoramic view from Amalfi Coast with the mountains, the sea, the very tiny houses. And then this make like the very special scenery. And I really love to do over there. Even in the lemon terraces, the lemon groves, that is very famous here. It's very beautiful, and the perfume is amazing. And yeah, so normally, like for the lemon groves, normally I ask for May or May, April, May, because we have a lot of lemons in the tree. And Ravello is always available, is a place. Normally we do in the terraces of the hotel or in the gardens. There is a lot of gardens that have a nice view. So normally they do this.
It sounds absolutely wonderful. So are you planning to stay in Italy, or have you got any plans to move back to Brazil and perhaps be a wedding officiant in Brazil?
For now, I'm like to stay here, but actually we do like half and a half. So we make more or less 8 months here in Italy, not half, but 8 months here, and then we stay 4 in Brazil. Always working with events, but after this COVID and everything, so we decided to stay here.
Yeah.
This year, I will not go to Brazil, for example.
And in a normal year, this hasn't been a normal year, but in a normal year, where do most of your wedding couples come from? I know in Spain we have a lot coming from Ireland, for example, America, Canada, Australia, a lot of people doing a European tour. So is it similar for you?
Yes, it's normally it's America. Normally it's American, Brazilians a lot. As I am Brazilian, so I have a lot of requests from Brazil, and yeah, Europeans. Not. I didn't have for example from Spain or France yet, but maybe there is, yes, some. But normally they are from United States, Australia, Canada, and Brazil. Because
Well,
I'm Brazilian, so I think so, that's why.
I'm sure that there are lots of people that would like to get in contact with you. So can you tell us how we can find you? Where are you on Facebook, internet, Instagram? How can we get a hold of you?
Yes, you can find me on my website, acostamalfitana.com, where over there I explain a little bit about Amalfi Coast, and there is also a blog, it's a tourism blog, but it also on my Instagram where I explain also about Amalfi Coast and talk about wedding ceremonies also, yeah.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Well, I'll put all the information into the video, into the comments below. So I just want to remind everybody that I'm Debbie Skyrme, and I'm Celebrant Spain. So celebrantspain.es for España, and I'm Celebrant Spain on Facebook, Celebrant Spain on Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere, Celebrant Spain.
Nice.
So I've been practicing. So I can say to you, Priscilla, obrigada, grazie,
Oh.
gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, obrigada. Wow, you speak very well Portuguese, Italian. So I hear that you also you translate also the weddings. You do translation. You do officiant one, the civil weddings also in Spain, right?
No, ours are symbolic weddings, so we cannot officiate the marriage. We can't contract the legal marriage here. So I just officiate the wedding part rather than the marriage. So most of my couples, they are married in their own country, or they get married in Gibraltar, which is it's actually a part of Spain. It's a little piece of land just off the end of the south of Spain, but it belongs to Britain, so it's very easy to contract your marriage there. The process to get married in Spain is frustrating, and the documents that you need are very difficult, and essentially you have to be a citizen. So I don't officiate any legal marriages, just the symbolic weddings. But what about you? Do you officiate legal marriages?
No, is normally is a symbolic one, but I can also help with because you know there is a lot of Italian Americans, Italian Italo-Brasiliano, so they would like to have the wedding here or officiate here. So it's possible, but as you said, in Spain is very bureaucratic. The bureaucracy is very intense. So I recommend them to get married in Brazil or in United States and then celebrate the symbolic one here. And also I do a lot of anniversary of weddings. It is very common. The people come here to do, for example, the travel, you know, the how to say, to celebrate 1 year's marriage. So they would like to
renewal of vows.
Yes. So this is usual here to do. So normally I also do this, not the traditional wedding, like symbolic one, but also the exchange of vows. Yes,
Yeah,
it's nice.
beautiful. And of course, everybody gets the most amazing photographs with the
Yes,
Mediterranean, and then you've got the whitewashed villages and the mountains. Very similar to
yeah.
southern Spain, yeah. So you get your fantastic photos. Well, Priscilla, thank you
And
so much. It's been really, really lovely chatting with you. And it would be
thank
great to
you.
talk with you again sometime. So thanks very much indeed. Okay,
Thank you
thanks
so
now.
much. Thank you.
Bye.
Very nice to meet you. Bye bye.